Everything you think you know about reality is wrong, unless you're familiar with Immanuel Kant. This guy uncovered mind-blowing truths that most people still don't get, and it could change how you handle life right now. Don't believe me? Stick around, and we'll prove it. Hey, rockers! Immanuel Kant, the man who never left his hometown but somehow flipped our understanding of reality on its head in the late 1700s, while everyone else was obsessed with unlocking the secrets of the physical world. Kant went straight for the mind. What he uncovered wasn't just some musty old man in a wig philosophy. It's a razor-sharp toolkit for cutting through the daily bullshit of modern life. In the next few minutes, we'll break down 4 of his biggest game-changing ideas that will shift how you see the world. Are you ready to rock? Let's rock that wisdom! Picture this. Everything you see, smell, touch, and taste is filtered by your brain. That's right. Kant said reality is like a movie, but your mind is the editor. It takes raw footage from your senses, cuts out parts, adds its own spin, and then shows you the final version. So what you see isn't the full picture. It's just the edited version your brain wants you to see. Your reality is not the world as it truly is. It's just your mind's interpretation of what's out there.
All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason.
You're heartbroken after a brutal breakup. Your ex just dumped your sorry ass, and now you're lying on the couch, crying into a tub of Ben & Jerry's, convinced life is over. Kant would slap you and explain it's not the breakup itself messing you up. You're not seeing the real world. You're seeing your mind's melodramatic version. Change the channel, and you'll realise it's just a breakup, not the apocalypse. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed, pause and ask yourself, how much of this is reality, and how much is just my mind's spin on it? And that's merely how it all starts. The real transformation begins when you learn to shift those mind versions to your advantage. Kant flipped the philosophical script like Copernicus flipped astronomy. He said that reality isn't out there waiting for you to find. Nope, it's you actively shaping how you see it. Your mind's a control freak, making sure everything fits into nice little boxes of time and space.
We see things not as they are, but as we are.
Your mind isn't just editing scenes. It's designing the entire framework you live in. See how powerful that is? Once you realise your mind is shaping everything you see, you can step back, watch it in action, and start controlling the narrative. Suddenly, it's not reality running the show, it's you. Think back to that breakup. Your mind convinced you that you're unlovable, destined to be alone forever. But here's where Kant flips the script. Your mind isn't just interpreting this shitstorm, it's creating it. You're the puppet master pulling the strings, convincing yourself you're doomed to die alone in a house full of cats. Change the script and transform the entire landscape of what's possible. It's your reality, and you can bend it at will. But here's where it gets real. Shaping your reality is one thing, but what happens when you turn that power outward? Time to see if you can walk the talk. The thing is, it's not just about how you see and experience the world. It's also about what you do in that world you've created.
Act only according to that maxim, whereby you can at the same time will that it should become a universal law.
You're pissed off, hurt, ready to hit your ex with that "you'll regret this" text. But here's where Kant slaps that phone out of your hand. Would you really want to live in a world where it's actually the law for everyone to go nuclear the moment they're hurt? That's the level of responsibility Kant's talking about. Every action is like a vote for the kind of world you want to live in. Before making that vote, take a breath, chug a pint, and think, what kind of world am I actually creating here? If your mind can shape your reality, your actions shape everyone else's, and ultimately, your own. But knowing what's right doesn't mean you'll do it. Emotions hijack your best intentions, leaving you wondering, are you really in control? Or is the universe pulling the strings? Get ready to have your mind blown. The age-old question, are we really free or is everything predetermined? Kant's answer, both. But how the fuck does that work? In the world as we experience it, we're free to choose. But behind the scenes, in that reality that we cannot see directly, that's where it's all locked in. It's like being told you can eat and drink whatever you want, but you're stuck in a damn tofu-only alcohol-free restaurant.
Freedom is the ability to act according to one's own laws.
So, that breakup, you couldn't control it, it happened, it's done. But you know what? What you can choose is whether you drown in self-pity or rise like a goddamn phoenix. Sure, the universe might be pulling some strings, but you get to decide if you're going to drown in a tub of ice cream or get off your arse and turn that breakup into the best damn comeback story. That's where the real power is. In your perspective, your choices. So why should you give a shit about some 18th century man in a wig? Because Kant's insights aren't just professor-speak nonsense, they're tools you can use right now. He's basically giving you a cheat code for life. So go rock your reality, reshape your world. Reality is your canvas. Now go paint it like you mean it.